Hello, Leo, and welcome to your weekly reading. Okay, so when I was tuning in for you, I was getting, again, the image of the lion overlooking its domain, but it was this sense of looking further afield, of even being quite wistful in what it is that you're looking for. My goodness, look at this. Look at this. The lion coming in, king of feathers, logic and justice. So interesting when this energy comes in. This is it's actually the equivalent of the King of Swords, which is an Aquarius energy. I always find it funny because Aquarius is the opposite sign of Leo, but yet there's the lion in this. And it's really about putting your mind to something, using your head, using your brain, using your intellect. It's a sense that you're kind of processing something in your logical mind. And I feel like it's kind of like you're mulling something over, but you're trying to find the clarity with the sense that you potentially might be making some decisions further down the track. But I like the logic and justice energy as well, because it's got this sense of this decision is it's something that's kind of you're considering, looking further down the track. I have this feeling that you're weighing up a lot of options here, like you're weighing up the consequences, and there's sort of an altruistic humanitarian energy to it, in a sense that, yes, this is something that's going to be good for you, but you're also thinking about the greater good, like how whatever it is that you've been thinking about could affect the people around you, or even just society in general. So it's like affecting more than one person. So again, there's this like looking further into the future and feeling quite wistful about something that you really would love to happen. And then kind of your brain is processing, going, well, how can I make this happen? So yeah, interesting energy to come through. And like I said, it does feel like it's personal to you, but you're being very generous of heart with it. So yeah, it's, you've got to feel good to be feeling generous. So that's also important. We've got Pentacle 2, Saturn, Capricorn. Okay, so this is interesting, where it's like looking at wanting to start something. With the Capricorn, it's about the building blocks, the first steps towards building something that you're thinking about here. The Capricorn energy and Saturn energy is like, yeah, we'll do something. We'll do it the right way. There may be restrictions around starting this, or delays around starting this at this moment in time. So this could be you quite literally starting a new job, or learning a new skill, or just, it could be anything that you're wanting to build. This is like taking that initial step. The Saturn energy, like I said, it is all around the timing. And I kind of feel like that's why I'm kind of feeling this is a bit further into the distance or into the future, that this is something that the timing doesn't quite feel right yet, but there's a sense that it will be time, and you should be at least working on this inside your mind. So yeah, interesting energy around that. So, and the Saturn energy is rewards for hard work. It's a fairly disciplined energy with this logic and justice. I mean, look what we've got, the Two of Pentacles. That's quite literally the card that's come in. So you're applying your logic to something that is like you're weighing. This is often like weighing something up, and, weighing up the options. Perhaps something is feeling a little bit out of balance in your life. Perhaps you're working out how to make room for this into your life. We've got the Five of Swords. There may be conflict around this, or maybe you're feeling conflicted, or maybe knowing that bringing this in might ruffle the feathers of some people. So you're trying to kind of do it in the smoothest way possible, or maybe you're not. Maybe you don't want to be doing that. So let's see what else. But I just feel like you've got this kind of future vision. So let's see. We've got the Six of Pentacles, again, the card of balance. So on this material resource level, I feel like this is really important, because this is like either how you're going to fund it, or how you're going to find the time and energy to kind of be able to bring this in, like how you're going to fit this into your schedule or your world. So the Six of Pentacles, if this is actually related to a relationship, it's where the balance is restored and the give and take within a relationship. So that feels like a really important energy. But in comes the Empress. We love that. Venus is in Taurus. So Venus is loving being in Taurus. She rules money. She rules love. She rules pleasure. all the lovely pleasure and abundant things in your life. She's wanting to bring more of that in. And the Page of Pentacles. So this is the seed that is being planted in the Gemini new moon energy. It's being planted with that lovely, and the Page of Cups with the Empress by its side, you know, so with Venus in Taurus by its side. So it's like, this is kind of where I think the seed is, the thing that you're thinking further afield. Oh, wouldn't it be great if I could do this, or if I could have that? Maybe you're thinking of renovating or beautifying something, or making something look better or feel better. It's, you know, maybe it would be great to be, you know, you're getting these messages coming in of the Page of Cups from your heart. Little messages where it's sort of like an apprehensive energy. It can also be like something's bubbling over with excitement, like, wouldn't it be great if? And then there's that sense of, you know, getting a bit excited about it, but also a little bit nervous because maybe this is something you haven't done before, or maybe it's just that nervous excitement. But these messages are coming in for your heart, so listen to them. Some of them might be surprising. It may be something you hadn't thought of. So it may be, yeah, I do want to renovate that room, or I do want a haircut, or I do want to be, you know, doing something that's bringing this sense of beauty into your world and abundance, which is actually really nice. So I do feel like at the moment it's actually, I feel like there's a bit of a shift in change midweek, because we kind of start off with the weighing up and a little bit of conflict and finding that needing balance. And the Six of Pentacles is also, you know, you're weighing up what you'd like to invest into this seed that has come in terms of the new moon in Gemini, this thing that you're thinking about into the future. But like I said, there's a sense that there's pauses or delays. There's a bit of thinking time before it, which is actually good. Make the most of that, despite the fact we've got that Five of Swords there, which, you know, perhaps the delays themselves can be causing conflict, or it gives you a chance to kind of smooth out some things that could have caused some conflicts. So in a way, it's like you've been given the gift of time, so use it wisely, because you are the King of Feathers coming in with the logic and justice. And it's saying this thing, the Six of Pentacles, for some of you next to the Empress, it can be a little bit more money coming through. The Six of Pentacles can be gifts of money, and the Empress is, the Empress is abundance, and the Page of Cups can be little surprises that are coming in. So there could be, you know, little surprise gifts. Doesn't have to necessarily be money. Maybe someone turns up with a beautifully made cake for you one day and you're not expecting it. Like today I went to the shops and somebody gave I went to like a major supermarket, and they were one of the people that worked there gave me a bunch of flowers and said, here, have some free flowers because they're no longer selling them. They're out of date. And I was like, great. That was an example of this little gift of abundance that came in for me. So kind of be aware of these little things. It's going to be a nice week of that. But I feel like there's something bigger that you're working on here, Leo, that, oh, my goodness, don't want to do that to the lapis. So, something bigger further afield that you're working on as well, that these little abundant gifts and memories, or you might be, like the Six of Pentacles can be you giving something to somebody else, like you giving somebody a really nice like surprise gift or surprise offer, or just being very generous. Again, it kind of comes back to that energy of in a generous mood. As long as you're feeling good and that the Empress bringing this in, you'll be feeling good in certain situations around certain people. So yeah, definitely it's a lovely sense of some little indulgences and a lot of generosity coming around. But this is in itself bringing out the bigger picture, which is this raccoon energy, just to finish it off with an animal spirit energy, which is parts of you are coming out of the closet. That's what I feel like. It's this thing that you're deeply thinking and contemplating about, like looking further afield and kind of getting nervous about, because those parts of you that have been in the shadow aspects of yourself are thinking about coming out into the light and showing and revealing more of yourself, or expressing more of yourself, or or how you're feeling about something. And this can be, it can be to the wider world. It could just be to a person in particular. Maybe you're revealing a little bit more of who you are and you're getting closer. Or maybe, wherever it is, this raccoon energy is like, stepping out into the light. Those shadow parts are stepping out to the light. And so that's where I feel like you're going to be getting lots of messages from your heart. So very heartfelt energy that's coming through, but really the boss this week is your head, your mind, doing a lot of thinking and processing. And it does need to be kind of fairly logical. Your heart will be leading you, go, wouldn't it be great if we could do this? Yes, it's great, but you also need to apply that beautiful Gemini energy of let's look at the logic, the details, let's work out a plan, a strategy, and let's ground this into some sort of reality as well. Let's let that Taurus energy of grounding it into something beautiful, something well made, or something that's going to bring in these lovely pleasurable energies for you as well. So yeah, there's a lot happening in this. There is a lot in this seed with the Page of Pentacles, and with 2 pages coming in, fresh energy coming through with abundance, maybe wanting to start some new ideas, or talking new conversations about new things that you might be wanting to develop or start, maybe some messages, a lot of messaging coming in this week. So, which is kind of getting those creative juices, or those mental juices activated and going and thinking further afield. So I feel like it's a pretty productive week, but I kind of get also it's more of a brainstorming week. You don't have to necessarily plant this seed yet. You're looking at it, working out what you want it to be, and it will kind of ground down at the right time. So yeah, that's it, Leo. Thanks so much for joining me. Please like, subscribe, share, leave a comment, and look forward to seeing you next time.